In the beginning, before gods carved mountains and mortals dared to dream, there was Tiamat, the primordial queen, the Chaos Mother. She was born not to rule, but to devour. Tiamat's existence is a war cry against order itself, a shriek that echoes across the plains. Her 5 heads, each crowned with terror, surged across creation, seeding fear into every corner of the cosmos. Each head, red, blue, green, black, and white, breathed a different death. Flames that could melt mountains, lightning that could shatter worlds, poison that withered life in an instant, acid that corroded even the strongest steel, ice that froze the very soul. When the gods first rose, Tiamat did not bow. She challenged them. In a cataclysm known only as the Dawn War, Tiamat stood against the heavenly hosts. She unleashed her fury: firestorms, acid tides, poisonous gales, ice storms, and lightning tempests, ripping open the sky itself. Planets cracked, stars trembled, the multiverse reeled beneath her wrath. In the end, it took an entire pantheon, wielding powers beyond mortal comprehension, to subdue her. But even in defeat, Tiamat did not fall. She was imprisoned, deep within the 9 hells, locked away like a ticking bomb waiting to explode. There, in the infernal pit of Avernus, she plotted. Not in madness, in patience. Millennia passed. Empires rose and fell. Heroes lived and died, their bones turning to dust as time marched on. And all the while, Tiamat's influence seeped into the world above, like venom into an unsuspecting vein. She whispered to the ambitious. She seduced the desperate. Warlords and cultists heard her promises of power beyond imagining. Whole armies were raised in her name, prepared to tear kingdoms apart to free their dark queen. And then, a crack. A tremor in the plains. A momentary lapse in the ancient wards that bound her. One instant of weakness, and Tiamat surged against her bonds. The skies above Faerûn blackened. The seas boiled. Mountains shattered into dust. And 5 colossal dragon heads, each screaming in primal fury, began to force their way into the world. It was not merely an invasion, it was an extinction event. Dragons rallied under her banner, cities burned to ash, civilizations crumbled into ruin. The cult of the dragon, her most fanatical worshippers, sought to crown her as the true deity of a new, dragon-ruled age. For a time, it seemed no power could stop her. Mortal armies fell like wheat before a scythe. Temples shattered. The gods themselves grew silent. But mortal courage burned just as fiercely as divine fire. Heroes gathered, the greatest of their age. Paladins, wizards, rangers, and rogues. They wielded ancient magic, divine artifacts, and the unbreakable will to defy the inevitable. They united the broken kingdoms. They forged alliances with ancient dragons who defied Tiamat's call. And in a battle that shook the heavens and the 9 hells alike, they faced her. Tiamat roared with a fury that could end worlds, banished once more to her infernal prison. But the scars of that war remained, etched deep into the bones of the earth. The world would never forget the day when hope itself almost drowned under the wings of the Dragon Queen. Tiamat endures. Her rage festers. Her hunger grows. Her whispers still poison the dreams of mortals. And next time, she won't settle for dominion. She will settle for nothing less than annihilation. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the lore, be sure to smash that like button like a barbarian on a rampage. And if you want to keep uncovering the mysteries of the realms, don't forget to roll for subscription and hit the bell so you never miss a quest. Until next time, may your rolls be high and your loot